for either of you, it was a 29-point game in I think a minute into the third quarter, and you guys were able to turn that around. A couple of really long scoreless runs for the Lynx. What was the change between the first half and the second half?
I think our fight, and we took better shots on offense, which helped our transition defense. The first half, they got out in transition a lot, and it's hard to stop that team in transition. So when we're taking expected shots, we can set up our defense. I think that was much better in the second half.
I know a loss like this stings, but Coach Sarama was saying in pregame that these are the kinds of games that you truly learn from. I know it's early, obviously, haven't gotten to watch the tape, but is there something that you feel like you learned from this game just on a personal level?
I think just, again, what BC said, just the effort defensively kind of gets us going. And, yeah, just super proud of our team, obviously, in the second half. We really turned it around. We started trying to press them a little bit, try to turn them over. And when we're chaotic like that defensively, it helps our offense, too. We're able to get more of a flow. We're more comfortable. We're getting in transition. So, yeah, obviously it was a bit of two different halves there, but we just got to continue to do what we did in the second half into the first half.
Why do you think it was that that kind of that defensive intensity wasn't there in the first half the way it was in the second half?
Yeah, I think with the Lynx specifically, they're such a quick team, and it takes a minute to adjust to their pace and their speed. And that's something that mentally, we got to focus on right off the bat and kind of get better at. Again, we're young. We're trying to learn and adjust along the way, but we're into August now, so we can't make as many excuses as we can. So we just got to kind of focus up a little bit more early, kind of just pay more attention to the scout in the first half, and I think that'll translate better.
In the first half, there seemed to be obviously with Carla out, it changes a lot, and the offense kind of lacked some identity. Everyone had 4 points in the first half, and then you guys kind of picked things up the second half. Was there a concerted effort there to jumpstart the offense?
Yeah, I think we settled in. I think when we take good shots on offense, our defense is better. We get stops, we get to run a transition, and get better shots on offense, and then our defense is better. It all ties in together. So I think we just found a better rhythm. They're obviously a great defensive team, and sometimes that takes a little bit of an adjustment. And I'm proud of Taya came in, played great. Jordan had some really great minutes. Everyone played a part in that second half for sure to get better shots on goal, and then that helped our defense.
Kind of speaking about Taya just in general, she's somebody that doesn't really get talked about that much on this team. I think this is probably the best game that she's had this season, at least offensively. What does she man to you guys as far as she's stabilizing kind of backup point guard type of?
Yeah, that's exactly what she is. She's a vet. I know she's a rookie in this league, but she's 35 years old, played a lot of basketball at a high level. So she just brings this sense of calm to the court where it's going to be steady when she's out there. We're going to be communicating, going to have good play calls. I think she just brings that, and she helps Carla and Jordan being in their ear and coming off the bench, having that stability and that calm presence at point guard is really helpful. And 9 assists today in 21 minutes. She was incredible.
What do you think about the job that obviously they have so many other weapons that it didn't end up really mattering with the job that Nadia did on Olivia Miles, just to kind of make her not as much of a factor as she has been?
Yeah, Nadia's so good. On the ball, she's long, she's disruptive, she's quick, she can get through screens. As a rookie, that's so impressive, especially against Olivia Miles, who's having an incredible season. So it's fun having someone that you can trust so much on the ball to just be annoying, be disruptive, so then everyone else behind can be in their right spots. She's been incredible on the defensive end all season, so we have full trust in her. She can guard anyone.
Obviously hard for Jordan to be dropped in the starting lineup against the Minnesota Lynx, but how do you feel that she performed today?
She's just also doing a great job, just like Taya. It has taken a little bit just to adjust, but, so you saw that in the first half. But, she's done a great job of being a sponge, learning, growing. She's obviously been behind the scenes practicing with us all season long, but she knows our system really well, and it shows, definitely. So I'm just excited for her growth. I think also just learning from Carla as well has been super beneficial for her, seeing the quickness that Carla has and seeing that in herself has, I think, given her a lot of confidence.